Yes.
Yes, the Druid Aurista.
Yeah,
Every time I think of
Arista's-
Aurista, I just think of Aurista, and I can't say it.
Well, damn, you can't say any of my names right. Harsh.
Yep.
We've had Aurista. We've had.
It's okay because when my druid dies, we're going to Barista. So.
Yeah, didn't
it'd
we
be
have?
great.
Did we have Octorista?
Or Barbarian?
Octorista, yeah. That was short lived. So short lived.
Octorista was fun. And then we had Catrista. Didn't you become a cat at one point?
I've been a bird, like a mouse.
Oh yeah, you were a cat.
Yeah.
In the very, very beginning.
Yeah, because those little kids, I was trying to be fluffy and cute and lure a child.
Yeah, well,
no, I thought you
that's not creepy.
Cat when we snuck into that.
Yeah.
Fortress too.
Probably because they got the stealth advantage. So.
Yeah, it was like
I have no stealth.
It's like a small window that you were trying to get into, and so you became a cat to jump up into there and like unlock the door from the other side.
Useful druid skills.
Yeah, so speaking about those useful druid skills, the sharks.
Yeah. I don't know. Why are we trying to for our future saltwater fish tank? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Well, too bad Alara's not here with that, fucking whatever bag of holding bullshit.
I'm not sure they could survive in there. Well, then again, can it hold water? And then water is oxygen, and fish can survive. You just
can't you just like do like you do?
If that's the case, I look at my hat. I have
get a
one.
giant mag, a giant little tarp or something, and put them in it. Tie it around the top.
All right, we go back to town and look for a giant tarp that looks like it'd be waterproof. Wait, it's a fishing town? Wouldn't they have like some kind of like thing to hold fish, like
maybe
a boat or something? A boat can't get to Leylon. Never mind.
A boat, like a small boat, could. Leylon's not landlocked. It's a swamp town, so you would probably
that thing right there is a river.
Yeah, I would imagine. So this is ocean, right? So you would probably. This is the shallow waters of the swamp, and so this is probably the pathway that the smaller ships take to get to Leylon. Leylon is like right on the swamp, so they build like barges and shallow water craft in Leylon, and they sort of transport back and forth to larger ships out on the ocean.
Okay, interesting. Move my mic. Then yes, maybe we can hire some fisher person with a boat, or I can, to get our baby sharks over there.
Yeah, I think that would be easy enough. Get your sharks.
Are sharks as smart as dolphins? Or definitely not as smart, but like, comparatively. Could people teach sharks to do things?
Don't think so. They don't do very well in captivity.
Unless they have lasers on their heads, right?
Yeah.
Freaking laser beams. Did y'all... I thought y'all got, like, a thing that... Let me look.
He can breathe water now. Can you talk to fish with it? That'd be super cool. You just become Aquaman.
I really thought there was a thing that y'all got that was sort of...
I like it's us carrying our baby goldfish. We're gonna name the sharks goldfish just to confuse people.
Oh no, you got this necklace that gives you a water elemental when you die.
Oh yeah. Can that thing create water? That'd be cool.
It kind of does. When the water elemental sort of dissipates, it turns into regular water.
Sorry, Vash, we need to fill up our saltwater tank. Stabs.
And you have, so sharks and Sahuagin have disadvantage on attack rolls while you're wearing it, so you could probably try. If you're like trying to tame sharks, you could try.
Oh, yeah. And then we can use them to like pull our boats and stuff. It'd be great.
Oh,
Shark harness. Let's go.
Yeah. Paint one of their noses red,
Perfect.
since we're getting in the Christmas spirit here.
We'll name him Nemo. No, I'm just kidding. I know what you're saying, Rudolph, but still. One of them is Nemo. So I'm talking about this plan with the sharks and everything and annoying everybody. That's all I can think of.
well, we
Is
should
Sappy
probably
coming back?
stick with our original idea and try to catch up with.
Ramses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
we
a
help
note
you?
to Noimon for later. Like, remember when we got those sharks?
Uh,
So you're catching up with the Ramses, and what's your goal?
We were gonna escort the people back to Leylon at the very least, and then I think the Dreadnought should needs further investigation.
Yeah, so catching up with Ramses and then just continuing on to Leylon.
Was I muted?
Yes.
No, you're good.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, and then I don't know. You guys don't think we should investigate the Dreadnought anymore, do you?
You don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I would be curious
Pinch
what
wit. We're talking. I'm talking to Cam. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, what are you
I'm just
doing?
teasing.
How are you progressing your quest here to save the world?
Save the world.
Is there a spell to just like one-shot evil dragons?
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh, alright. I was unprepared to roll a die. 1 second.
That's fine. I am unprepared to see your roll.
14.
14. You feel like you've heard some rumors about such a spell, but
I knew it.
you're clearly not powerful enough to know it yet.
I'm sure it won't like burn me alive and turn me into a Nephin or anything. It'll be
Right.
fine.
Sure, I'm sure everything will be.
Yeah, a spell like that, you know, no cost at all associated with that.
Yeah, that either. Yeah. No 10,000 gold
Don't
pearl.
Yeah,
or
right.
nothing.
Goodbye.
Are there good dragons that could help us? You know, I'm hearing all these bad dragons. Have you guys heard of a dragon?
There are good dragons.
Maybe we can find one of them and ask them what to do. They've been around a while, usually.
Who
Saw Aurista
knows?
like a cat just hanging out.
Who knows a good dragon?
I know of a good dragon, but he doesn't talk to people.
Dragon I know is a dead dragon.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Not.
Actually, I think we're trying to stop the dead dragons specifically. Or at least that's what the prophecy said. Something about, World of Merkel and evil dead dragons are gonna rule.
What do y'all
What
do
about
when you get
that
back?
lady?
The lady?
Uh,
What lady?
the one with all the horses. Francesca.
What? The person we were chasing?
Oh.
Yeah, that lady.
Fair lie. Yeah.
Fair
Fair
lie.
lie, yes.
Say it like I remember the one. I mean, Fairlie?
Yeah, fair lie.
Yes.
No sign of her. She was supposedly going to be here at Leyland Point, but she wasn't here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's got plot armor.
She clearly met with the book person and got a ride over to the Dreadnought. I know it. It's in my gut. I feel it.
I guess let's meet up with Ramses, talk to that group of people, and find out if there's like another point of interest that they could have gone, since they're obviously not there. Gotta be another place close by.
Yeah, maybe they heard of something in like the day or two we've been gone.
Oh yeah, talking
Also,
to the Thieves Guild.
Yes, and the lady that leads our desk lady.
Oh yeah, Jasmine.
Not about this lady.
We need to see if she has made it back yet. She was missing last time.
Yeah, we should probably double check.
Yeah. So Ramses can certainly get you information from the Thieves Guild, possibly if they have anything. Although Ramses' last bit of information is what led you to the Dreadnought. But yeah, he can certainly check again and see if there's been any updates. And then Jasmine Mornhell has not returned.
I'll ask around, I guess. Well, I don't guess. I do.
Yeah, you ask around.
See if we can find anything happen to Jasmine.
You go anywhere specifically, or you just in general, like?
Probably follow the leads that led us to Jasmine the first time when we hired her. That would be my first gut instinct. There we go.
Yeah, so when you hired her, how did you hire her? Maybe Aurista can shed some light on this.
Yeah, there was an interview process.
I don't remember.
I don't think there were
references.
I think it was Sora.
I don't remember
I see.
how we came into meeting her.
I think there was an interview process as far as like there was something sort of specific that you were looking for. Some specific traits that you wanted in, like, I don't know, a secretary.
Yeah, we wanted her to be snarky for sure.
You do have an idea of sort of Jasmine's sort of duties within your organization or your company. You know that she went to the job board a lot, right? Save you from having to go to the job board. She would go there and find quests for y'all. She
To
would
the job
take
board.
she would take requests, and so yeah, you go to the job board. Job board is in like the sort of the fishing hall, in the main hall of the city.
Oh, no, I was just getting over the smell of fish.
Nope, not that one. This one.
Stuck in my brain.
Yeah, I don't think I was ever gonna press the digitation out of my clothes.
So yeah, the fishery. Sort of. I don't know if y'all can see my marker. This map is huge, but the fishery is where you would go to find the job board. It's sort of like the main town hall at this point of Leyland. Jasmine's not there. I guess. Are you like asking people around there if they've seen her?
Yeah, I would just like waving. I mean, if the job board, I've probably been there before. Yo, have you seen a lady here, Jasmine Mornhelm? She usually comes and checks the job board for the Silverhand company. We haven't seen her in a few days. No note.
Yeah, you provide her description. Does anybody remember what she looks like?
Leather.
Blonde?
Scruffy old. She was older.
She was.
Middle-aged,
She was.
maybe.
Yeah, she was like mid-50s.
Yeah. She was a trapper, so probably had some scars. I don't remember where. Not sure that was ever described.
Yeah. So yeah, you provide her description, shoulder length, dark brown hair. Her hair was just like very straight.
She must dye her hair. No, I'm just kidding.
She had these thick round glasses, and very blue eyes, and she would wear a yellow jasper gemstone that hung from a simple gold chain, but it stood out because the chain was like way too long for her small frame.
Okay.
Nobody around the job board has seen her in several days. They claim that the last time they did see her was early evening.
I'm a paranoid individual. Vash, you don't think our enemies have kidnapped our secretary to learn all of our secrets, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Alright. I'll take my tin hat and put it back in my pocket.
She really didn't know secrets anyway. So.
She knew what we were doing. Or
I mean-
whereabouts occasionally.
For the most
And do
part.
we even have enemies to that level? I stare.
I don't think so. I mean, if we did, they would be coming to the city to attack us instead of the little outskirts. that
Maybe
we frequent.
Aurista offended somebody while she was a cat and hasn't told us.
Maybe it's a recent.
Alright, I'm gonna do a thing. 15. At the same time, Arista's gone. I'm looking around for Arista.
They didn't come with us to the fishery
And
place.
I haven't been able to find Cam either since they lost their pink hair.
Oh yeah, did Cam's hair was not permanently pink. Hopefully.
Or they rolled again and just lost it, I thought. Or something.
14.
Dang it! I'll have to. Oh no. Okay, well, Cam's hair is pink for now.
All right, that's fair.
I'll have to change it back.
I think they're just bald now. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, didn't she lose all her hair?
I think so. but
I don't
don't
We were
remember.
asking if it was going to go back pink.
Yeah. It's just all pink now, permanently. I accept this answer. But we don't know if Cam does.
8-foot tall female orc with pink hair.
Sounds right. I don't know. I think orcs have this thing where like specific colors mean stuff to them. That might be Warhammer though. Ooh, okay, interesting. Hmm. You don't seem too worried about Jasmine being gone.
Me?
Ah, yes.
Well, wasn't exactly my favorite person. I didn't know her very well.
Well, that's
I
fair. She
wasn't
was
paying
pretty
her.
mean.
That's more of a Sora problem.
Interesting. I put 2 and 2 together and realized there was probably a conversation that Jasmine needed money for employment, was not paid, and left.
That's actually good. If she wasn't going to get a dime out of me, she was not going to get a dime out of Sora. The person that hired her.
I would have paid. I had no idea. I like having employees. Hmm. I will have to get in contact with Sora then and see if we can figure out where they went. Since Sora was the one that technically hired them. I guess probably a little bonuses in order. I like count my gold and you see me just messing with my pouch.
Checking Silverhand Manor, and thank you for reminding me. You do find just sort of you find a package next to the front door. Somebody probably came by and knocked on the door, and nobody answered, of course, because Jasmine's not there. And then they left it. They left the package behind.
Is it addressed to anyone specifically, or just like the Silverhand company?
Yeah, it's addressed to the Silverhand company.
Well, I'd probably just take it in then. You know, officially, I haven't been invited to this company yet. I've just kind of been hanging out, you know, like one of those annoying interns that doesn't get paid.
You're going to disappear too eventually, I think. Nobody
Oh,
gets
no,
paid
I feel
around
like
here.
we have I've been paid technically by adventuring. I mean, last time we made pretty good money, I thought.
Yeah, we did.
Does money weigh things in this world?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
that's
opted not to have a weight to it, I think.
I appreciate it. I always like to think that, like, during the minting process, in order for it to become currency, it has to be magically imbued to not weigh anything.
Yeah, it weighs nothing. It doesn't take up any space.
It doesn't take up any space. That has to be super cool.
Everybody probably has like a magical card that they use to magically swipe.
Oh, do we have like 3? I gotta use my platinum card on this
A
one.
D and debit card.
I can handle this with my gold card. It's fine.
There's a plane of existence that's just the bank.
And there's just a big dragon that lives
Yeah,
there.
that's how all the money changes hands.
A
It just
duck
travels.
dragon. Screech McDuck dragon. No, sorry. Alright, I'm going off the rails. Excellent. Well, no one's looking. Oh, wait, no. Vash, you're looking. Here, open this.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna examine the package first. What does it look like?
You've seen this sort of delivery before. It's just a simple crate. It is magically locked, but you know how to unlock it. This was an agreement that you all have made with the town council. It was part of your paperwork to start your adventuring company and sort of have your headquarters. That all kind of got done when you built the cabin that you work out of.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, so it's just a standard package from the town council. You say the magic word to open it, which is what?
Silverhand. Oh,
What was it?
dang, I was way off.
Open sesame.
Open Sesame. Classic. And then it opens.
I always thought it was open sesame. Dang, I had that wrong the whole time.
It opens for you automatically, and within you find 750 gold and a note inside.
That's why nobody else can open it. See it.
The note inside says, "Thank you for helping the farmers of Leyland Point."
Oh. It doesn't say who it's from.
It's from the
The
town
farmers
council.
of Leyland Point.
Right. Oh, town. Just
Yeah, it's
plain
from
old
the
town council.
yeah, it's from the council of Leyland.
So I may have missed.
This was just
So
sitting outside.
Well, they couldn't open it.
Yeah, but they could take it.
They could take it. So like I said, I may have missed this before, but that means they beat us here. So they're not. We didn't meet them on the way or anything.
You probably did meet them, probably just as they were arriving to Leyland. But you know, word travels fast. There are ways that messages can get to where they need to go.
Well, I mean, if we don't tell anybody, we can divide this with 2 ways. No, I'm just kidding. 4 ways is 187 gold, with 2 gold left over.
Gee, I wish Jasmine's here. I wonder if there's like a cache that we just keep all this in. Do we?
Yeah,
split
is
it
there?
up amongst everybody?
My pocket.
That
You tell me. It's your base. Do you have a place where you sort of stash money and items when you're not carrying them around with you?
I would assume that there should be like a safe that we can keep petty
I thought this
cash in
building
that people
kinda-
can.
It was magical. It just made what we needed when we needed it.
Right,
So-
it's like the room of requirement. I thought where we
So we
just
snap our fingers and have a vault. Or you can. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, the mana shifts and changes as you need it. So
let's create a vault.
All right.
So
I want it to
Start
be one of those
keeping
cool
donations
ones from the
that in the vault.
the big spinny iron handle. Probably weighs like 200 to 1,000 pounds or something.
yeah, so in the vault you put all the 750 gold in there.
We'll make Niv a full what?
You cut out there. I didn't catch. What are you talking
We'll
about?
make you.
You cut out again. So we'll make Niv a
Millionaire.
How about-
Yes,
how
I'll
about
take it
not? Do
all.
I
Thank
sound
you.
better?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna make Niv a full-fledged Silverhand member.
Oh, okay.
It's happening.
Cool.
So we'll do that.
No longer an intern.
No
What's the
longer an intern.
What's the initiation process for that? Like, how does that go?
We both cut our palms and we shake hands.
Oh, do we do it like the I can't forget the Predator handshake? Bam.
Oh yeah. I cut a little S in his cheek.
I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Okay. I guess no
Don't touch this
real
delicate face.
initiation. We'll just
The hand thing was fun, you know. Blood Brothers. and
yeah.
all.
We'll just.
Did everyone do this, or just me? I looked down. I'm the only one with a
This-
scar.
You're the first.
Oh, there we go. That sounds like a win.
So that gives Niv then you put Niv on the deed to the house. Is that
Yes.
correct? Yeah. So
Yeah,
Niv-
that's. I
or
can't.
Noesis rather.
Yes.
Yes.
I knew who you meant. Yay.
So Noesis has the power to shift the manor as well.
He does.
Oh, interesting. I turned it into the Winchester Mansion where you just get lost from random doors
Don't
and
do that.
halls.
That would be disastrous.
Oh, there should every good crazy magic building needs a place for people to get lost in.
So yeah, what does your room look like, Noesis?
Well, immediately I would just think of like a wizard's study. I have probably like one of those black granite science lab tables over on one side of the room, and the bed is just like a single person cot almost. all the space in the room is taken by bookshelves and books and alchemy tools. Probably has a weird chemically smell to it too, which is very unpleasant to most.
Do you visit, now that you've sort of been let into the inner sanctum, this is sort of your first time seeing it, do you visit anybody else's room?
Oh, I'm gonna warn him about the mimic.
You guys have a mimic for security?
Yeah,
That's amazing. It's not the vault door, was it? I kind of put my ear
No.
against it.
We have like a trash pile mimic that what's his name's character was trying to train.
Is it garbage disposal? I've heard of those. I'm just kidding.
It's something like that. I can't remember what room it was in. want to say it was.
I've also
in the
heard of
room with
dwarves
the-
that keep dragons around and make them really chubby so they can't escape. You guys don't happen to have one of those around here, do you?
No, we don't have a chubby dragon. just a mimic that's probably pissed because we haven't fed it in a while.
Mm.
Let's see.
We just got that box of postal stuff. Maybe we can feed that to it.
I think it has to be like meat.
Oh.
If it serves me right.
So, okay, yeah, the mimic was sort of in the old library. The things have shifted
Oh,
It's in the library? I'm glad you
around a
told me.
lot. Yeah.
I could have swore it was in like a prison cell, but
Yeah, unless you moved it. It's like the library / armory is where it was put.
Amazing. Wizard's
Let's,
favorite room. That's probably where I hang out all the time.
yeah, let's move it to the holding cells just because I don't want it to eat Noesis.
Very interesting.
No, wait, you don't want to keep it in a cage if you want it to like you.
Well, how do you move it?
Also, good question. I look at it. How big is this trash mimic?
I don't know anything. It wasn't my idea to keep the damn thing.
How's your chicken doing? And didn't you have a chicken or something?
That is in Aurista's
The aviary?
garden.
Oh.
There
Where
it
is
says
used to keeping the saltwater tank? Oh,
We'll
sorry.
have to make a room for it.
it was a standardized mimic.
Will do.
but you-
Okay, excellent.
You gotta move it though. So
I look at it. Does it look back? Do I see like a little eyeball come out of the trash? It's just sitting there.
make a perception check.
Just gonna roll my die here. I got an 11. Character sheet says I get a +1, so 12.
12. You don't see it.
All right. Yeah, I don't see what you're talking about. There's just a bunch of books in here. Yeah, I see the categories.
It's it's there. It's on the floor somewhere.
Hmm.
I have no idea how to transport this thing.
I have an idea. I
Let's hear it.
just need to know where it is.
There are several junk piles in the room.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe that one. Hold on 1 second. I go and get Aurista. She's here.
Huh?
Can you like summon
What?
a mouse or something?
No. Why can't you use your little floating disc to move it? Come on now.
I was, but
You
I don't know what
don't
it
know.
is. I need to bait it
Yeah.
out somehow.
Yeah,
It
we need
moves
to
the whole
figure
pile.
out which one
Move
is.
the whole pile.
There's like 7 piles of trash. I don't want to move all of them.
Some of you may remember. Actually, Cam, Vash, and Aurista roll history checks.
If we
I don't have a good memory.
From all that time being a goldfish.
I fucking
Yeah.
I bombed it.
I don't have a good memory.
We might end up having to kill this.
Can't we just go to the kitchen and get some meat or something?
We can't just kill or fire everything that you don't want to keep around, alright?
It's not that I want to. Never wanted to kill anything, but if it's gonna attack me and hurt me, I'm gonna retaliate. Especially a mimic. Or any other beast character.
I really like this idea that the other Silverhand coworker had wished to train this thing.
Yeah, he
So the history
had some
check
pretty
was
outlandish
to see if you remember how
ideas.
it was being trained. Unless you just remember. But I was going to help you out if you rolled high, but you didn't.
We did not. A lot of stuff's happened between now and us getting this place. Missing
So no go on the
secretaries,
mouse.
man eating,
No.
man eating
No.
mimics.
No.
Well,
Yeah, we can probably get some food from the kitchen and
Yeah. Isn't that what we were doing the last time we were messing with it? Throwing rotten meat around and whatever.
your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, go to the kitchen to find Cam. Does Cam have any rotten meat?
I don't think it has to be rotten.
Or meat? Well, rotten meat means we're not going to eat it generally. Or at least I hope. I look at
I
Cam.
think this place just generates food.
anybody who wants to sort of learn or see if you know how to train a mimic, make an Arcana check.
I will gladly. You know, I rolled my real die a second ago just because, and I rolled a nat 20. It makes me sad. And I just rolled this one and it was a nat 1. I'm really sad.
I rolled like shit too.
God. what are we
Hold
doing?
on, I am not accepting this. I have a heroic inspiration point. I
Here
am
we go.
re-rolling.
Holy shit, Aurista. What is...
Arista also got... Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. 12.
It's not a day for nat 20s.
Okay,
That
12.
one's on.
On a 12, you know through your reading and research, Noesis, that mimics are just hungry creatures. They don't
Yeah.
necessarily like rotten food. They'll eat it, but they don't really like it. They're like any other creature. They like good food. Fresh food.
Alright, I go get Vash's chicken. No, I'm just kidding.
The fresher, the better.
Alright, well, if the kitchen just generates food, I'm gonna go there and get like some fresh meat then. And then return. And I will put it on top of my Tensor's floating disc. Which is like a 3-foot wide diameter and 1-inch thick disc.
Make an animal handling check.
Alright, I'm not very good at this. Hopefully the die works out for me. Yay, 16.
Okay, yeah, on a 16, after an hour or so of waiting for the mimic to show itself, it hops out of a junk pile and it jumps onto the floating disc and begins eating the food.
I
It
pull a
has
string that's like a big cardboard box with a stick.
and it falls down on top of it.
Yeah.
The mimic begins to eat the box.
Perfect. It's busy.
Jeez.
How do we move it now? Well, I can move the Tensor's disc, so I would just try to like, where are we going with it anyway? You wanted to put it in a cell, right?
Yeah, in the holding cell area. I think that'll probably be the best. Unless, I guess
Can
we
we
could
make
just
like a
create a room for it.
yeah, like some kind of menagerie for like different animals? I'm thinking like, have you seen the new Harry Potter series thing? The guy's suitcase
Yeah.
that he opens.
Oh, okay.
It's got a whole wilderness in the suitcase.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Are we capable of doing that?
Yeah, it's your manor. You can create whatever you want.
Excellent. Menagerie room.
Menagerie.
Which is like redundant because a menagerie is like a place that has a bunch of animals. I think. Yes.
So as you sort of glide the mimic around the manor, it's like it's like snarling at you. It's got a super long tongue, and it's like it takes a bit of work, even on your 16 animal handling, to sort of keep it on the disc, number one, and keep it from lashing out with its tongue to grab things.
If it lashes out, I throw a piece of jerky at it.
But you do eventually get the mimic into the menagerie room.
I wish to share the first edition version of Mimic. Mimic wasn't actually in the original DD, it was added as like a DLC, effectively. It always makes me laugh. If I can find it. But yeah, we get into the menagerie. Woo! Oh, I found it. That wasn't that hard.
Is there anything else you put in the menagerie?
There we go. So mimics can punch people.
Give me your lunch money.
Yeah, right.
I think they're hilarious. Alright, yeah, maybe there's like this huge saltwater aquarium, like you go into SeaWorld or the zoo and they have like all those big dolphin fish tanks that you can walk through.
Cool. And you've got some baby
sharks.
sharks in there.
Baby shark, baby. Isn't that a song? Isn't there a song for baby shark?
Baby shark, doo doo doo
No,
doo doo
no.
doo. Baby shark, doo doo doo
There
doo
it
doo.
is. I had no idea what it was. I think I've only heard it from Gabriel Iglesias, and I associate it with him and his adulterous ways. Fortunately. So we're gonna name one shark Rudolph with a little red nose, and the other one will be Gabriel Iglesias.
Okay. Rudolph, Gabriel. What sort of environment do you create for the mimic?
Is it still in its little trash pile?
No, it hopped out of a trash pile to eat the meat.
Does it have a specific form? Like, does it look like a little empty coffee cup or something?
No, it looks like it just looks like your classic
Some prey.
treasure chest mimic.
Okay, excellent. If that's the case, it's probably gonna feel most comfortable in a room with other chests and things. So maybe we'll keep it in like a food storage closet thing with a sign that says "Don't feed the mimic,"
Don't-
which is more of a warning sign for "Don't die to the mimic."
Yeah, I mean you
Not
could
die to the-
you could create a space for it that constantly feeds it, like on a time schedule.
Yeah, yeah. It was supposed to be a joke for people who view the mimic and see it.
Yeah.
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 Well, that sounds cool. Let's make an auto feeder system.
Yeah. Keep it happy and keep it from trying to get out and eating anything else that might be in the menagerie.
I can't remember. I think is it Fizzban's book? I'm gonna look. I'm cheating. Book board things. Treasury of Dragons. Mm-hmm. This is what I want one day for our mimic. You should be able to see this because I own it and can share it with you. Yay. Click. Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, if you can,
Keep it
if you
alive
can,
that long.
yeah, if you can keep it alive that long and train it, it can probably run security for your newly created vault.
Exactly. That's why we gotta train it. Here, I'll share. Did I? Oh, I did. I shared it. I meant to DM that to you. Oops. Well, there. Everyone can see what I'm talking about now. There's like this horde mimic that enters a partnership with dragons to serve as a false horde to like eat adventurers that come to try to steal it.
Ooh, yeah. I like that.
Yep.
And it looks effectively like a Sarlacc pit by the end of it.
So
Alright,
what?
I'm gonna make a note. We gotta visit the mimic, you know, because
Yep.
things like it when you show up and feed them and things.
Yep. You got to train it. What is in the vault? Just your 750 gold for now, or are you
Yeah,
loading
so
it
far
up?
it's just that.
Okay.
Well, we don't have much else. Do we have like that big jade shell, or did we not take that?
Yep. You should have that. Somebody should have that.
We'll put that in here. I don't know. It seems special, but I want to put it in here. It was glowing when the Sahuagin. I'm still gonna say Sahuagin. The Sahuagin are.
Yeah, it was a
They were
bit.
like worshiping it, and it was glowy and stuff.
Yeah, it.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like supposed to be some big pearl or something that was missing? No, never mind.
We did get a black pearl.
Oh.
The clam.
I
I don't know
that's
if you.
down here, too.
I don't know if you took the clam. By the time you had taken out all of the Sahuagin, the clam was not glowing anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
that's. I mean, it still seemed special. I don't. Well, that's fair. Never mind. Maybe we didn't take it.
Yeah, I don't think you took it because of that.
I think I intended to, and it never came up. Which is fair. It happens to the best of us, I think.
Probably something that the leader imbued as a magical focus.
Nice. And they worship some kind of like different deity.
Yeah, the shark
Well,
god.
it was like some big shark.
Sekola.
Yeah. It's coming back to me slowly. I may have drank a couple times since then. I don't Not sure. Excellent. I feel all welcome. I mean, like, I can't tease you guys about not including me in the Silverhand company anymore.
Do you you certainly visit Thalavar's tower to move some of your personal effects.
Yeah, I had to go move out, right?
Yeah. When you get there, you find that Akaji man.
Up to something cool.
Yeah, he's in the top
Galileo
floor.
or something.
Yeah, but you can't get up there. He's got the door locked. You can't get to the uppermost floor of the tower. Ever since
Ellie, bro. I remember
Yeah.
him now. Sorry.
Yeah, ever since you delivered that box to him, he's He's been unavailable.
Been busy.
Yeah.
All right.
So what would be
I really chose some useless spells for some stuff that I want to do.
what would be your next steps? Like where were you trying to go next? We talked about a few different things that you might want to do. You trying to
Well, Noesis is interested in going back to the Dreadnought. That is what he votes for.
It's probably what we do have to do. I'm not thrilled about it.
I also was curious
If
about
it's
those
even
lizard
there.
folk, if they're doing okay. I do feel bad, because I feel like last time we left him, there's just one lizard folk and he had 2 kids to take care of. Like a
No, it's a whole tribe of them.
adoptive stepfather.
A lot of them, some of them were taken out, and then you sort of did the whole ritual for their passing.
Yeah.
Some people do have business with the tribe. You know, they promise to make weapons and armor out of the corpses of their fellow lizard folk. So
No part unused.
yeah, so there's that. And not only that, but the spirits are said to live on through either consuming the corpses, which several of the corpses were consumed, and
we
then also
we partook in that.
yeah, some of y'all did partake in that, and then creating, you know, like I said, weapons and armor from the hides or the teeth or the claws of the lizard folk. Their spirits are, you know, said to imbue those items as well. So yeah, you do have to stop back by there if you're going north, back to the Dreadnought. There was some mention of befriending a dragon, right? If you got undead Draco Liches, maybe a good aligned dragon would help you.
I think gold dragons are.
Gold dragons tend to talk a lot. I'd rather... Oh, is that the bronze dragon? I think they both talk a lot. I can't remember.
There's the mystery of Jasmine. What happened to her? If you continue to investigate that. Ramses is gonna visit the Thieves Guild and try to get some information for you.
You said the Jasmine thing all ominous style. I'm starting to get the feeling she may have turncoated.
Remains to be seen.
Come on to you.
Should just
Just giving you more ideas.
yeah, it's just a thread maybe to follow if you wanted to. I know a lot of people have like personal quests. You're missing about half your group, but there's some personal quests that people wanted to follow up
She
on.
had a white rabbit for me I never got.
Oh yeah, she was
Trying to get my bunny to pull out of my hat. Not a real magician with that.
Else. Yeah, I think the missing link is probably the Dreadnought.
Yeah, they probably.
Well, I do vote for that, but while we're here in Leyland and we got downtime, I want to work on my stage show, and that'll be that. That's really all else I can think of.
I imagine that you work on the stage show, but since you don't have the rabbit yet, you just sort of you're kind of like you're selling the concept more than anything. It's like All right, yeah. So, and then I pull it out of the hat, but just pretend that there's a rabbit here. I know there's not. Maybe you have like a. Maybe you
I
have.
pull out like an umbrella out of my hat or a parasol.
Yeah, one of the craftsmen make you like a plush rabbit that you pull out, and it's like, okay, so pretend this is alive.
Actually, you know, that could be a good idea. Maybe I could sell these to the children that come to the show. What do you think?
Maybe you can prestidigitation a plush rabbit to look as if it is alive.
I tried that once. It ended up turning out like the Monty Python or a gremlin. Or it had like that Silicon Valley vibe. You just knew something was wrong. Maybe I can get Aurista to let me saw her in half on my stage. You know.
Yeah, Aurista, what are you thinking about? Like as far as where the party needs to go, or if there's anything personally that you wanted to do. The same thing for Cam, although I think Cam might have fallen asleep.
The only thing, I mean, I guess catch up with Pinchwit and I don't know. So the like her uncle and such and the rest of that village is in Leylon now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess just see what's going on with that. If there's anything else we can do to help them.
What about your sappy courier?
He's at the
Is he
Wayside
on your
Inn.
back?
No, he's at the Wayside Inn with Morticia.
I
And
thought you had one of those like little pet carriers on your back.
no, he's healing up in his little garden pot. Probably like working hard at the Wayside Inn as the new bard. Who knows?
Yep, that would be
Listening to
another
P-Trick play music.
reason to revisit. What you
Yeah,
said? Check in on Sappy.
Yeah. After, if we have time, we can go by there. I'm sure he's still in his pot.
Pinchwood is thrilled that her family is safe. Although Leyland Point is kind of her hometown, so she's sad to hear that it's been attacked. But yeah, she's thankful.
Welcome.
And there's
Hold
Sora.
on. Hi.
We're having a chill session. We got some people who are sick, some people who are not here, so we're just sort of not doing a whole lot. We're just talking through some things.
Okay. Did you guys just start?
We started about an hour ago.
Okay. Okie dokie.
We need to know what
We have pet
Sora's been
sharks
doing.
now. Yeah.
What am I doing?
I
What's
don't
that?
know.
We're moving into the Silverhand mansion, looking for Jasmine, deciding where to go next, and
Yeah, so
downtime thing.
I guess above the table, when people are not here, they're still in the party. They just sort of fade into the background. And so, unless they specifically say, well, I want to be doing this, or I was off doing this other thing.
Okay.
Safe to assume, unless you have different ideas, Ebony, that you've been with the group the whole time.
Okay.
But since you, Sora, have not been here, we can sort of catch you up as far as what's been going on. What's the last thing you remember?
We went to the Thieves Guild and we're trying to get a lead on Gojira. His background, me finding him as a little hatchling.
I think
And
I think Ramsey. So that was all like the downtime stuff that we did.
yeah, and then the overall story, we just finished everything, so I haven't even started the next chapter, guys.
So I believe I'll have to talk to Ramses. I believe he did find out the information that you were looking for as far as Gojira. I'll have to talk to him about that. So after downtime, you all traveled, based on some other information that Ramses had, you traveled to the old lighthouse, where you found a large undead dreadnought ship that had been beached on the rocks. And sort of all throughout that ship, there were Talos cultists. And so you started to investigate. Ilara kind of snuck on board the ship and tried to learn what she could learn. Yeah, more cultists. They're constant.
Okay.
They're everywhere. But you got into a battle on the top of the dreadnought, sort of the top deck, open sky. A lot of weapons, ship weapons that were being used, like catapults, and you took a lot of damage. It was a tough battle, and so you all chose to bail. You didn't want to explore that ship anymore, and you bailed back to the Wayside Inn to rest, to recuperate. You wake up to find that Faralai Stormsorn, the leader of the Talos cultists, and another high-ranking officer was with her, and some other cultists, and they had attacked the inn. And as you know, the inn had the lizard folk were staying there. They were sort of helping out with like farming and bartending and waitering, waitressing, and just working at the inn in general. And they were living sort of outside of the inn. Well, the cultists attacked and they killed some of the lizard folk children and killed some other lizard folk. You fought them off. But Faralai escaped. And she escaped to this place called Leylon Point. It's very close to Leylon. It's like a coastal town right there on the ocean. Leylon Point had been attacked by Sahuagin, or like shark people, fish people. And so you found them in the caves and you killed all the Sahuagin, and now you're back in Leylon trying to figure out what to do next.
Do you have all this uploaded on YouTube?
The last session for the Leylon Point, I don't, but everything else should be there.
Okay.
So I have been busy lately. I've been slacking, but I have it ready. I just need to load it up onto YouTube.
Okay. I can listen to those too. I'm sure there's details.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember Lorelai or whatever her name is.
I think probably, and then anybody else can correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the things that's interesting is that Jasmine Mournhell has been missing this whole time.
What? Isn't that our lady?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
quite
we have
sure.
no idea what happened.
Okay.
Noesis asked around in Leylon. You know, Jasmine she accepted job requests in the office, but she also went to the job board at the town hall and would find quests for y'all. and the last time she was seen was the night before you all left Leylon to go up to the Dreadnought. the evening before. It's the last time she was seen.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to listen to those. Pretty sure that's a lot of listening, but that's okay. I'll listen to them like audiobooks.
Yeah,
So
we're
much.
in.
So I get to
Go ahead.
listen to people almost die. Sounds like.
Yeah, I guess. I've heard that I need to chill out on the enemies.
Oh no, don't chill out. That's the fun part. You were so chill before that.
The battles are too hard. And some of it is because several people have been not making the sessions, but
Yeah, I know. I'm the ace. I know that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Gojira, maybe. I'm kidding.
Gojira is the ace. No, the ace is the corgis. The corgis.
Oh yeah, they always come out and we win. That's for sure.
You do not suck at everything, Aislin.
Oof! Shots fired.
No, that's what.
Damn. Ooh, golly.
Says. That is not shots fired. I suck at everything. That was
Holy shit.
not suck at everything.
That's some funny shit right there. Whew.
Well, you know, my avatar is just a disclaimer, right? So everyone knows, they're forewarned. And that the whole rainbow thing is like, fuck, I don't. I'm totally accepted myself. I suck at everything. That's fine.
That's why I said you don't suck at everything.
It's just because I summon corgis. I heard that. Yes, I know. I still suck at everything, but my corgis are great. I know. I get it.
How sappy.
In a pot. Hopefully
Yeah.
making some money at the Wayside
Regrowing.
Inn. Yeah, he dies. He's just dead all the time.
Is he
dances
dancing?
for people for donation.
Is he dancing?
He plays his lute. He better be playing his damn lute.
You should just have her randomly roll to see
Get there, he's in his teenage phase. I don't want to play my lute.
I know. He doesn't live long enough to make it.
Right. Yeah.
So he has advantage when he's a baby, and then when he turns into a teenager, it's disadvantage.
Careful, Gojira might be next.
What?
Or has he already gone through his teenage phase?
I think he is a teenager right now.
Oh, you hear that, Macho?
Teenager, adult.
Yeah, you let that one live too long.
No, yeah, that's on my short list of things that the players love that I just want to ruin.
Why do you He hates you.
Yeah, oh, you got a cool little sidekick that's a tree. It's like
Better take that.
not 20s everywhere. Oh, you got a
That's so fucking rude.
you got
I
a
thought I rolled 20s before.
Yeah, like, so we gave him some new abilities. Oh, but he's dead again. He doesn't.
Oh.
Don't worry, Noesis or Gojira
What?
is normal for a lot of levels, so I think like a level 15.
I think I have to look over my back now and Gojira's around. That or I've been watching a lot of horror movies lately, and I'm just getting that vibe. Walking down a hallway, cold chill. Gojira stare.
Okay, so wait, what were you doing? Sorry, I came in and
We were
caused.
just discussing what was gonna happen next.
Yeah, what our next move is, and
I got added to the party. I'm so excited.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm so excited. I got die. I got dice. I got real dice, guys.
You got real dice? Yes.
I got
Wow.
real.
Or that, or you have to take pictures. Pixar, was it didn't happen?
yeah,
I think,
Pixar. Pixar, it
Pixar.
didn't happen.
Pixar's and it didn't happen. Here, I'll take a Pixar.
I think probably the other major point of information was what you started to learn about another cult. So the cult of Talos is not the only one out there anymore. You've got the cult
Is that the one
of
Vash belongs to? Even though I know Tyr's different.
Okay, you can hear them.
Yes. I
I'm
made
so
like a dice
excited.
thing in here, so people
I'm
could
not
hear
gonna
me roll my
lie.
dice.
I got hand-me-down dice, but they're still cool.
Psh, that doesn't matter. Dice are dice. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's
Well,
They're legit.
isn't there a rule for like how to check them? Like, isn't like your
You
first
put them in
roll?
diluted salt water, or what are we talking about?
No, like the first roll with them. If it's high, then you keep it. If it's not, then you have to.
Wait,
Oh yeah, if a friend comes over and rolls a die and it's a nat 20, they should probably keep it. I probably wouldn't care.
Yeah.
wait, what?
I have thousands of dice.
You've got to check them.
I'm an
You've got to roll them, and if they roll low, then they're not good. Got to get rid of them.
No, that's not true. As a DM, you want a dice set that rolls low.
Huh?
So I just rolled them and they all got less than. They did not get a
It's 'cause
high
they're-
roll.
Yeah, don't feel bad. You're priming them up. They're getting their good rolls ready.
Well,
for
it's
them.
Oh my
because they're
God,
not.
okay, let me just,
They're not
let me
yours.
just double check.
They're
Just
hand me
double
downs. Like they're not.
Maybe
That's
that's
not true.
why they're hand-me-downs.
Oh, you got cursed dice.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 1,
Oh, yep, definitely why they're hand-me-downs.
Yep.
a 7 out of 20.
They are no. They're gonna roll good when you need them. I'm feeling it.
Just spend that quality time with Gojira while you can.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Hand me down die. Got it.
No, you gotta give them good vibes. You're giving them bad vibes now. No.
I will spend time with them. I will like sleep with them under my pillow.
Excellent. That's how you break the curse.
I mean, they're
If
not
they
going to
are
hatch into
I mean, I'm not saying they are.
chickens,
How is your chicken?
but hopefully fat and happy in the garden.
Yeah, we have a menagerie for it now. If it wants its own like little free area to live and roam.
I think yeah.
I bet we were going to.
All right, if your chicken's alone in a garden with vegetables and stuff, I imagine it's getting fat.
Nice fat and happy chicken.
So you got to fight with Cam over the worms.
Makes his freaking pies.
What level fishing are you? Okay, is that a thing?
I think he's asleep.
I think it should be. Can we add professions?
Cam did get a fishing pole.
He did.
Yeah.
That's right.
I want to be a street performer. Oh, we got a bonus doggo in the background too. Nice.
Okay. So what are we doing next?
I was gonna tell you, as you're learning about the cult of Merkel, you're finding out that there's a prophecy out there that says that the world will become a part of Merkel's realm, and the current gods will die, and they'll be replaced by powerful undead dragons called Draco Liches. And there's a Draco Lich known as the Ebon Death that is rumored to keep its lair in the Mirror of Dead Men. So that's another
Which sounds
angle.
like a pool of reflective water to me.
Ebon Death. Ebon.
Wait a minute, is Sora Ebon Death? Did we miss something here?
Man, better take her out now then.
The whole dragon's just split in two, like they morph together and become a big evil black dragon.
Who knows?
Why's it gotta be black, yo?
Well, I mean, sorry, it's just never mind. That's me knowing things I should.
The color of evil.
Yes, what they say. Ebony means black, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're going.
That's why I have such a colorful personality.
Must be.
Due to the lack of colors. I get it.
My recommendation as the DM would be that you check the Dreadnought out again. It's a cultist headquarters. It cannot stay there. Otherwise, that cult is just going to get more and more powerful and just continue to interfere with what you're trying to do. It's got a clear link to both cults. And so it's sort of a
All right.
2-for-1.
So
I
what
know I voted
happened?
for
What
it
made the
before,
battle so
but now
tough?
since the DM wants us to do it, I think we should go to the Mirror of Dead Men, the marsh. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you could. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't want to railroad you
I was
too
just
hard.
teasing.
Just
Well,
I was just-
that was kind of a...
We already sounded like we were voting that way.
Well, so like what happened? Like we can prepare for it now that you guys seen things. Like what made it
I
so?
don't think there is.
Well, it was a
really
big
anything
undead
for
ship
it.
made of people.
Yeah, bones and shit.
Well, is there anything that like undead are weak to? You know, I'm new to this stuff. Can we get another priest?
Yeah,
A better
we
priest?
could probably go ask the church. I mean, I don't know anything about that stuff.
Yeah, don't we got somebody who can do that?
I'd stare at Vash, but I mean, I don't know what all Vash can do.
I don't have those kind of ability. No.
He can smite things. There you go.
Things are
smite
undead things. I
evil.
hear
And he
are
can
weak against
lay
getting
his
smited.
hands on things too. That's all I know, really.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna ask for you to. You're gonna need consent before you put hands on things. Since people
Well,
told
like,
you-
don't we have like a local cleric or something? Doesn't he sell scrolls? Does he sell any like light
Let's
scrolls?
go find out. That's where we go. We want obliterate undead scrolls.
Yes, or some like dawn light. Does anybody got a sword? No.
Mm,
I mean,
I
you've
have
got
a long sword, but it's pretty useless.
You've got the Tier Shrine, which is just basically like small claims court.
Yeah.
That's what happens there. And then you've got another shrine, the Shrine of Lathander. That's the god of light. And that's where you can get magical healing.
Oh, what about your who's the one that prayed to that random god? Was it you that prayed to the random god for the chicken?
What?
No, that wasn't
Here.
you.
Random.
No. That must be a different party that I'm thinking of.
Well,
Okay.
Not
You're
Dude, you know-
partying with another group without us?
And you know what?
Oasis
You know what?
is offended.
Both like okay, like both. I would assume that like a paladin is like a big bulky guy. So berserker, paladin, both got chickens. I don't know why you both got chickens.
Must be a paladin.
It's because the
thing.
chicken is the
Yeah.
greatest sidekick for a fighter. I don't know if
So
anyone
I
knew
get
this.
confused.
well, Cam did worship Talos for a little bit there.
He
Interesting.
did.
That should get us in places, right? I'm
She
gonna have
was-
to bring that up.
She was converted back.
What?
well,
Look
she
at
had to
that.
be
Multiple choice.
she had to be converted back or murdered by us.
Yeah,
So
we were gonna
that was
murder her.
those were the options.
Cam got nerfed.
I'm gonna need to hear about this story. Oh, is that the reasoning for the thing? Not
He
doing as
would
much stuff?
shoot his beam of lightning that with his Talos
Okay, I have heard a
power.
roundabout version
Yeah,
of this story.
Yeah, and it would shock all lighting. I was like,
Cam's
stop
scared. He'd
doing
be like, "Oh, well."
that. Yeah, he didn't give any fucks. It was just like, if you use that shit again, can you not? Pretty sure there were talks of, are we
I
gonna
can
cut
just
his throat
imagine
in
them
his
looking at
sleep?
you, holding their
Or
ability, like, I'm gonna do it like the thug kitty about to knock off a glass of water.
yeah.
You tell it not to, and it just looks at you as it does it.
There
What
wasn't.
about you, Noasis? Do you know anything about undead? Do you have anything in your big book of books? Big library?
My stuff is more about, like, space time and, like, astral projection and things.
Uh,
I've
Do
been
you think
working
you could-
on catching something on fire, and I like make a little puff of smoke.
Yeah, we're not
We like-
equipped to handle.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. No, I got nothing.
Gojira would totally give you the stank eye right now. What about the Thieves Guild? They give us information, right? They
We
know
were
us.
supposed to visit them about, that
Well,
as well.
they're the ones that gave us the information about the dreadnought in the first place.
Yes,
We
there's
went
been
there,
a few
checked
days,
it out.
and
We got our asses handed to each other, and we had to retreat.
Okay.
And this lady with lots of horses got away. Francis, something,
So
not
do you
Fairlie.
wanna-
It's definitely not Fairlie.
Do you want to try to level up and come back?
It's. I would love to level up.
What does that mean?
That is a great idea.
Is that like some kind of metaphor for something?
That's what you do in a Dragon Quest game.
I mean,
I've
like,
heard of this. People get a bunch of
actively-
managers together and sit
actively
around.
do it, like take side quests and stuff like that. I'm
I'm
saying.
So
I'm down for a quest.
that's up to the DM. We chose milestones to level up.
I thought you
So
worshipped Tyr. Is that another name for Tyr?
Who? Me?
DM? Yeah. I thought we were going to Lethander's church for kill undead things.
I don't know if so yes, if you want to, if that's the choice that you make, you can do other things. You can do some side things. We could possibly I don't want you to get too off track because it's hard to ignore the fact that there's cultists and they got a headquarters and they're going to keep trying to shut you down. We can, it's possible if you want to, if you think you need to be stronger to do the Dreadnought quest, as it were, the Dreadnought dungeon, we can possibly reorganize some quests to allow you to do that. You need it, as far as milestone and leveling, one more story quest would get you level 10. And so if we reorganize some of the quests, we could let you do something else, and then you can come back to the Dreadnought later when you're a little bit stronger. But that is all saying that with the caveat of the Dreadnought is not misplaced in the sort of the order that you're taking on these quests. My choices as a DM is probably why it was so tough. But you know, yeah, I'm all for whatever y'all want to do. If you want to do a bunch of side quest stuff, and hey, maybe depending on what you do and how significant it is, you can get a 10th level, and it doesn't have to be reorganizing of the quests that are sort of already in place. I want to be flexible, but I also I want to make it make sense, and I want to sort of try to keep us on the track of this sort of storyline that's been building. Unless I hear generally that people just don't care about this storyline, and we can go do something else. That's fine with me too.
Well, that's why I was asking about items and stuff like that.
I have a
boost.
question. Does
Mhm.
Tyr, and it kind of pertains to the main story, does Tyr just not like Talos? Are they like bipolar opposites? Is that why Vash has got a vendetta? Or is it some other reason?
I don't know that it's Vash that has a vendetta. I think Tyr
Oh,
being a
that was the
god
vibe I
of
was getting.
yeah, well, Tyr's a god of justice, and so that's sort of like, okay, you're a good character. This evil god of storms is a bad guy, and so that's probably what it is. And you know, Vash has gotten strength through cleansing these shrines to Tyr, so tangentially, Vash has got motivation to cleanse all these
tangentially.
shrines, right? I clear shrines, I get stronger. I also further the goals of my god, which is what everybody wants to do.
So our immediate problem is the Dreadnought and Merkel's prophecy. We just want to kind of make sure that doesn't happen, guys. And then also, we have to make sure that Sora doesn't die to some hag that's killing people, right? Isn't that a thing?
Yep,
Oh yeah,
that's
let's do
also
that
out there.
first.
Yeah.
Let's do that first. Let's do that first, and then go do things.
Well, if you remember, you left
Oh,
the
the
Haggai
Thieves Guild.
with the Thieves Guild, and they said,
They'll take care of it.
yeah, they said, we got it. You've done enough, right? You've sort of screwed up
I
enough.
think we should double check on that. I mean, I
No, I
want
trust
our
the
party
Thieves
members
Guild.
to not be in danger.
I trust them. They we can double check. I've grown up with them. They help me out.
Yeah, that would be like a follow up thing since
If
you're
they've
back
got
in
a good
Leylon. Yeah, see how that's going. Hey, by the way, did you guys take care of those hags?
Cool. I can
Yeah,
do
hopefully
that.
that one guy didn't make it over there.
That's
and
my
get eaten.
family
Or
right
maybe
there.
he did. Who knows?
Yeah, that'll go on my
Seems
list
very
of
smart.
things to talk to Ramses about.
Ramses is our party member, right?
He's an on-call player, so he has another session that he plays on Saturdays, and so like last time he was here for about 2 hours, I think, and then he had to leave.
I just wanted to make sure that wasn't whispers or whatnot. I was getting them confused for some reason.
Oh no, yeah, Ramses is not Whispers. That's a different Thieves Guild person. So Ramses has.
It's like how I found out their secret identity. Alright, so we go to Thieves Guild, and then we go to Lathander's temple. We maybe stop by Tyr's temple for respect, and then we go to the Dreadnought. That is... Noesis pulls out a notepad of things we have talked about.
Yes, I think the ultimate goal is back to the Dreadnought. So any preparation that we do before that.
I also want to ask the Thieves Guild if they know of anything that'll help with undead. Does fire help against undead? Because I can make
I think fire
Gojira
helps against everything, except
fire
maybe Iron
dragon.
Dragon and fire elementals. But everything else.
Because he's lightning dragon right now, but I can make him fire dragon.
Ooh, oh, sounds good. Well, you know, lightning is just another version of fire. I've read. You know, energy and things.
As an alternative, I'm gonna give y'all a few options, and you can choose what you're more interested in. There's rumored to be an undead dragon keeping its lair here, somewhere.
Are we pinging on a map? Hold on, let me look. No,
Here?
Okay.
Around the mirror.
Oh,
around the swamp somewhere.
in the swamp.
Okay.
So you
Well, I
could.
definitely am not confident enough to take a dragon at the moment.
You
I
could
was just kidding.
Yeah, you could scout that out. Maybe figure out if those rumors are true or not.
We could talk to the dragon, maybe, you know? See if it's not, like, completely... Usually they're selfish more than anything.
I am not sending Gojira in there.
Or maybe just at least locate the lair for later. You find out where it is. You're like, okay, we know where it's at now. It's probably not gonna move.
I heard there was once twin dragons that pretended to be one dragon in an area. It was very devastating.
You also know, not to completely sidetrack you, but the last dragon you encountered was sort of like a dragon / humanoid and could shift between the two.
We encountered this?
So that was,
Must have been before me.
yeah,
I
that's
don't know we
neither,
encountered this.
it's neither here nor there, but
Yeah, it does seem like a while ago.
That sounds like a good dragon we could ask questions like I was asking about earlier.
well, that's the one that's dead that was mentioned
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh.
You killed a dragon that
Not
seemed
me. I
helpful?
would never. I put my hands up.
I'm so suspicious.
Again,
Even the
things that
evil
tried to
dragons know
kill me
secrets I want to
get
learn
killed.
from. Alright, well that is added to the checklist, but it's like an asterisk after the dreadnought.
I feel confident that if you go back to the dreadnought, you're gonna get through it. That's what I feel confident about.
I think so too. I think
Unless
the
you
only
just
problem-
unless you just completely do something totally stupid that cannot
Well-
be.
And then my suggestion
ignored.
being, alright guys, or hey gang, let's get in the mystery van and let's go
I think-
Mr. Machine go to the Thieves Guild.
the biggest problem with us at the Dreadnought was we tried to leave.
I
think
want
that
to
was
agree.
close.
I do think the first battle that you encountered was pretty tough. Probably too tough for sort of the idea of you're going to do that and then you're going to have several other encounters probably after that. So,
And
yeah.
plus, it was only like, what, 3 of us?
Yeah,
Something like that?
there was only a few of you because I'm always thinking about...
But yeah.
Because you get long rests, right? You get to sort of refresh everything. And so sometimes the difficulty is based around how many long rests are you going to take, or short rests even, and sort of to make it challenging to do
When's the next
that.
session?
Or the next session for us, if everything goes well, would be the 9th.
Which is not Thanksgiving, right?
Nope.
It's
Because that'd be the
not.
Thursday.
However, we would
And
would
also
probably-
not the
Second.
9th.
It'll be the 15th is Thanksgiving, right? Second
Ye-
Thursday? Huh?
no,
Oh.
Thanksgiving would
The
be like
last Thursday of the month.
The
Yeah,
last
the
Thursday?
28th.
Okay.
Oh,
I can do the 9th.
28th.
9th should be good. I imagine we
What?
may skip the 23rd. 23rd is sort of gets close to that week, so we may skip that depending on what people have going on as far as family stuff.
As long as we have like a killer turkey monster around that area, I'm cool.
I mean, you did fight a cream pie not too long ago.
That's right.
Sounds like it's not out of the cards.
Oh my god,
That
we would
cream
have.
pie got my healing hands all over it.
Sounds like a novel someone would read.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and as far as the dreadnought, like I acknowledge that was probably too tough. Y'all did get kind of fucked up, and then trying to leave, when you were trying to leave and you got hit again, that was my attempt to encourage you not to leave.
To stay.
Yeah, and
that's what I kind of figured.
yeah,
But yeah, we can
But-
all hopefully go back,
mhm.
and it
And-
would probably not be as
Yeah, and just understand that I'm not married to these ideas. I'm sort of working out of a set of adventure books that places these things in certain orders. But if you also just say, "Hey, man, fuck these cultists. Let's go fight something else." Like we don't care about this story anymore. That's fine. That is not an insult to me. I don't feel emotionally about that either way. I just want y'all to have a good time. So if you say, "Hey, I'm
But
getting sick of
we
cultists. Let's
want
go do
you to
something
have a good
else,"
time, too.
I will
That's the
have time no matter
fair
what.
player.
I will make it happen. But yeah, like you know, because I'm all about doing different ideas and stuff too.
Awesome. So the Thieves Guild. I say we do these things and then we like leave towards the Dreadnought, and then that'll be where we pick up, and in case we have more people next time we come.
Yeah, and if Ramsey's not
Okay.
going to make it, I can at least talk to him and get some answers for y'all. We can talk through that part of it. Because I try not to take control of anybody's character either when you're not here. So there's
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind at all. Like, even if you
Same,
guys
just
got
don't
him
kill
ripped
me.
in half by a crab. I honestly don't mind.
in an emergency we have done that. I think we Vash like gave some healing to some people
Yes.
in
Lay
a
on
session.
hands
Yeah.
while you're AFK. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I don't mind at all. All my characters really good for in a battle is positioning and like utility, so feel free.
But yeah,
I think the only thing I would do was Gojira's Lightning Love. That's it.
An auto attack with a bow, right? Yeah.
yeah. So just so that I know and I can sort of have all of these things ready, we want to close the loop on the Thieves Guild stuff, right? So Gojira, Faralai.
Yeah, so what I've written down is the Thieves Guild. We check up on the Hag and Faralai if they have any notes, because that's the whole reason we went to Leylon Point. And then
Mhm.
we go to the Lathander's place, right?
Okay.
Just to look and see if they have anything to help us against
Yes.
that Dreadnought.
Okay.
I don't
It's
think we need to
intimidating.
check up on the Hag.
And the Hag. I mean, even the Hag is bad news. But I think we're okay on the Hag, honestly. And then after that,
Yeah.
we're good. We go towards the Dreadnought.
Okay. Cool. That sounds good to me.
I'm glad I popped in.
Yeah. Get a little recap.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, because Jay's not here. He's in doing gay pumpkin patch stuff with his wife.
Yay.
Gay. Mac is sick. I think Mac's been asleep this whole time.
Yeah, probably.
Aurista or Aislin is getting sick.
No, I refuse.
Refusing to
knock on
get
wood
sick.
for you.
Just sinus stuff.
I feel
Yeah, that hit me
great.
the other day. Like the cold
Well,
wave.
at least
and I just-
somebody great. What the fuck? Shut up, dude. Nobody cares that you.
My stellar immune system.
Alright.
I don't get sick. I just get like a runny nose. It sucks.
That Michigan life.
Oh, hey, we're close.
No, we're not.
Ah,
I don't live
no,
in
we're
Michigan
not.
anymore.
Oh, we're not close.
Raised in Michigan.